Hey guys, Tanner Flowers here, getting ready to start a brand new crawl space project. And normally you always see us entering in through the crawl space access door. What I'm getting ready to show you right now though is exactly what I've been warning you guys about for many, many years. You always hear me say, guys, if these problems are left unattended to, you're in for some serious trouble. Well, let me just show you what I'm talking about. Stay back, babies. So when we walk inside this new project, I'm going to flip my phone around right now to show you guys exactly what we see. Here we go. So first thing whenever you walk in, and just like I walked in the other day, I was like, man, already got all the floors torn up. Man, his hardwood must have been bucking up. And we started walking in through here. Check this out, guys. So I'll show you why they had to do all this here momentarily. So we walk in through here, all the floor systems are cut out. Going to walk around this porch area to access the back side of this house. Isaiah and Chance are both back here working right now as we speak. Check this out, guys. So we go in through this door, the entry from the back porch. So, you know, there's some piers. He was going to take on this entire project by himself. He had already began wrapping piers. He had all these ideas in mind, and some of them were great ideas, and others, not so much. He would have created a problem. I'm not in 100% agreement with putting this foam on the wall. A lot of people are sold on the idea of this being a great insulating factor. Let me tell you guys something though. How many of you are paying to heat and cool your crawl space? Think about it for a second and get back with me. None of you are, unless you've been foolish enough in my mind to be sold on the idea that you need open vents blowing inside your crawl space. You know, a lot of the newer homes, that's what these people are being sold on. They'll actually leave two to three access points in the main duct line of the home, blowing the same air that's going inside the home into the crawl space. And let me just educate all of you on something right now. If you've got that happening in your house, also what you've got taking place is year-round condensation, because the air that is within the duct system of your home that is blowing inside your living quarters, that air is always going to be a conflicting temperature as opposed to what the temperature is inside this crawl space. In the summertime, the temperatures in this crawl space are going to actually be cooler than they are outside. And in the wintertime, they'll be warmer under here because when your heat pump is kicking on and off. So you'll notice this trench over here to my right, Mr. Parker had already began backfilling this with gravel. That's going to have a drain in it right now. Isaiah and Chance are getting ready to start all of that. So there will be a French drain all the way around the perimeter of this home leading to a sump pump, which has already been about halfway completed before we ever got here. I'll have to remove all this existing poly that look at this. This is what people do, guys. They don't know any better. They're trying to do a good job. I've got to take all that off, get all those piers prepped and ready to make them look like what we always make them look. Got a huge trench over here. Isaiah and Chance will be backfilling all that with gravel as well. Here's the pipe for the drain line that they're going to be installing. That's already completed all the way back to right there. So basically, they're going to be taken care of from that point all the way back around to just right over there. And, oh well, can't wait to see the end result of this project, guys. We're going to have a level ground to work with. And as the same for the past few, we're going to have some backfill gravel everywhere. So there'll actually be a 10 mil fiberglass ground liner going down over the top of all this. And we'll be coming back atop all of that with a 20 mil fiberglass reinforced poly. So you're going to talk about like 30 mil thick in total. You'll notice where they've got that foam board stopping. We've got that step over onto the actual foundation wall, and I'll be taking care of all that, detailing all that in, and get a good look, guys, because it's going to look totally different. That hole back there is the original crawl space door. There'll be a new crawl space door built. So we've got a lot of work to do. These floors were completely rotted out. That's why all this is the way that you see it now. So, like I'm always telling you in the videos, you want to let these problems go, then this is what you got to look forward to. Because I've seen this too many times to count over the years, and your home ain't no different than anybody else's. So that moisture, you know, like I always tell everybody with termites, for example, termites can come up into your house and mess up a section of your wall. They can be a termite colony right here messing this up. Moisture, on the other hand, moisture attacks all of it. So, I mean, you're seeing it. Moisture versus termites. I think moisture wins hands down. Matter of fact, moisture is one of the main causes of termites, especially in our area. In Tennessee, especially southeast Tennessee, there's 14 to 16 colonies of termites per acre of land. We have subterranean termites here, meaning they live in the ground. So if you were to have a termite colony right here in this wall, those termites will have to pass back down into that ground barrier once every 24 hours to keep enough moisture in their skin to stay alive. Whenever you get a chemical treatment done on your home, which is what you should have done, a liquid Termidor treatment, those animals, those insects will have to pass down through that chemical barrier each day to get back down to the colony. They'll get it all over each other, you know, pass it on to one another, and that's how it takes care of your termite problems. So, we've got a project ahead of us, guys, and I got to get to work. So, we'll see you here in several days. Maybe I'll give you an update, and hopefully I'll be able to use some of this footage in the completed after video when everything's finished up. So, until we get to that point, I'll see you next time.